Dylan Frazier, the Missouri Tiger, will get us started. Let's play pickleball. Wow, what a move, and to be able to handle that from 4 feet away, Sam?
Flick wizard.
Yes.
There's no ball that he can't get his hands on.
And what a start here for J-Dub and Dylan.
And J-Dub and Dylan and Gabe Tardy, who we watched earlier, I kind of always clump them together.
Yeah.
They're all young. They all have quick hands. They're all going to be around for a long time. And I expect them at some point to take over Ben Johns in this sport.
Okay,
I don't know when that's, I don't know when that's coming, but at some point.
Wow, what a dig from Dylan. Unbelievable.
He was on his knees.
I mean, come on, sir. 3-0.
With Dylan. Dylan will overtake Ben Johns.
If he plays like that. He did earlier this year in the men's doubles rankings, at least. So he's already done part of what you said.
All 4 players have so much respect for
Yes.
hand speed that we're going to just see long dink rallies. If you're going to speed up, it needs to be on the perfect shot.
RESPECT is all about what we're watching here. Wow.
That was right. And that was almost, it didn't have spin. It didn't underspin. It was just kind of a knuckleball through the middle. At the replay here, flicked it through the middle.
Nothing with the ball. First try for Ignatowich and Daescu. So the formula to have beaten Johnson and Frazier has been dinking with J-Dub in the corner on the backhand and then speed ups at Dylan. Risky, but it has worked for some teams.
Good spot from Jimmy.
I'm hungry, and it's time for some chicken wings there after that. What a perfect spot.
Right armpit. So tough to defend that.
Yeah, you just can't get there. There's the Pickleball Central replay of the chicken wing. Great shot from James. See if he goes after the serve and a drive here. Great spot from Dylan. We see Andrei coming over to take the thirds, which is okay, but James is moving with him in the same directions. Jimmy needs to be going forward.
Exactly. You got to give your partner space. You know, even when you're coming over there to hit it, when you're Andrei, you know, you want to see out of your peripheral, your partner getting out of the way, giving you space to go after that third. This is a big guy. Don't crowd him.
Oh boy, J-Dub had what he wanted, didn't make it. Yeah, and then I want Jimmy putting pressure on my opponent. It's a big frame heading forward. Another long pitched battle, and we're going to have tons of those here, Sam.
We absolutely are.
0-3-1.
A bit of a slow changeup, but gets away with it.
Yep, if he's sitting on something more than that, that works out okay. Awkward off the tape and finally on the scoreboard here.
1-3-2.
I mean, these boys, and you yourself, tall men, shrink the kitchen. And if you're reaching in and looking for that, that's trouble.
Yeah, and James and Andrei, they're both, Andrei maybe 6'5", 6'6", James right behind him at 6'4", maybe. They're big guys. If they can keep applying pressure at the kitchen and shrink it by an inch or two with every shot, they're going to be in good shape.
Andrei can't believe none of those got through. But that is the wall of Dylan.
3-2-1.
Wow. On those last two off the tape for the winner, but just reload in milliseconds.
It's crazy that they can even see the ball,
Yes.
and the brain tells the hand where to put the paddle.
Beautiful there, and that's the thing. If it doesn't bounce, it's dead.
The placement on that is, you could put a dime right there in the back of the court, and I think that's where J-Dub was aiming for.
Another one through the middle, and we need to find a center fielder quickly.
Hands of Daescu and Ignatowich, and so they want to dink and get into a quick hands battle, and that's what they've done so far, and they find themselves with a 4-point lead.
I mean, Andrei has no chance, even though it's coming cross court. So that's the play. That has been working for teams. We saw Hayden do that multiple times when they beat him and Fed in the semis last week. So we'll keep an eye on that, see if Jimmy speeds that up more often. Well, they were living dangerously, and then they said, let's throw it into the forehand of J-Dub and see if we can really add degree of difficulty.
Right, and I feel like Andrei could do a little more with that one. It was sitting up. I don't think he quite got all of it. But yeah, we don't get all of it to JW's forehand. There's a lot of trouble.
Oh my, took it so casually on the last one.
And how about a few of the gets from him early in that rally? It doesn't look like he uses his legs, but he does. He stays low. They're slow and strong.
Oh, coming in hot was Daescu there. Goes way deep. Yeah, he's certainly a more upright player than some, but the legs have to be part of the whole package.
And they are. And I'm kind of saying the same thing again. It doesn't appear like they move, but they do. It's calculated movement.
One, two, three, let it go. 8-4.
Faster it comes, the better J-Dub is. We've seen him miss a couple that have been slower ones.
And skids off the tape and off the line, and Andrei is looking for answers in the crowd, but they're not going to be coming on what do you do about that. There are literally corporations for some of these teams, and they want you to bring it, so that'll start Monday. Well, and the fourth was just right in the wheelhouse for J.W. Johnson, and the top seed earlier, the Johns brothers look terrific, as do Johnson and Frazier. Let's see if they can finish it off. J-Dub has not lobbed all match. 10-4. Good buddy. Here we go. Second shot. Try to finish this off. Wow, Dylan. Oh, no, and then misses the drop volley. But Ignatowich hit one 289 miles an hour, and Dylan.
Guaranteed pickleball play every week. No hassle, no paddle stacking lines, no worries. Join a pickleball league today and up your game with competitive, consistent, well-matched play. Connect with your local leagues, check live rankings on your phone, and play with ease. Whether you're there to socialize with your community, network across the net, or have fun playing your favorite sport, leagues are a stress-free way to enjoy your play. Find your closest league at pickleball.com and click Leagues today to get started.
Game on the side that's a little more difficult, so they're coming over to the better side. You can see the sun still kind of shining in Andrei Daescu's face.
That's a good start for Jimmy and Andrei right there. Get the first point of game 2.
1-0-2.
Man, did Andrei stomp on that first one?
Did he ever?
Wow, and J-Dub was up to it.
0-1-1.
Yeah, that's going to be crunched every time, although Dylan Frazier made the get of the year in the last rally of game 1, somehow getting one of those back. Who's going to be the one? Andrei. Andrei is the answer.
He actually hit a good shot. It just clipped the tape and unfortunately popped up. He got a little unlucky.
Just felt like we'd gotten to the point there where someone is going to get antsy.
Everyone has a point where they just simply cannot hit another dink. Players like myself, it's about after 2 or 3.
We wouldn't have gotten to there, Sam.
1-1-2.
Ball Andrei's probably got to do a little more with.
Yeah, had a good opportunity.
Guy's got to get it down a little more at JW's feet.
Okay, look at this. Jimmy on the left. Certainly more than capable. There's the reach. I mean, that's a ball that's behind him, but he got there. So they just hold him there for one rally on return to not run into a problem.
I think it surprised JW that he even got that back.
Andrei thinks he got him. He did not.
I was on a clear line.
You say no.
That. I say no. It
no
missed
hit
him.
batter.
It was close. It missed him by a couple inches.
Okay. Sam Query is ready to put on a referee jersey if needed later. That one I think did get him. Oh, okay, so it didn't get them. They didn't have time to turn their heads around, so they're saying it's in and we're challenging.
After review, the game ruling is overturned. The ball is out. 2 timeouts. 2 timeouts. We will resume play at 2-1-1.
What a great handling of that by Frazier and Johnson. We don't know. So go ahead and call it in, Mr. Referee, and then we'll challenge it.
It's essentially them calling it out.
Yes.
Insane challenge.
Right. Oh, no. Man.
Because I told Andrei it was out.
So Sam Query,
I feel
we're
bad
going to
about
have a
that.
third number and a fourth number on the scoreboard. -1, Sam. We can't have -1. We learned that today, too. Oh, no. And try and drop it in the middle on that M in Humana, and if it goes just a little too far, flick wizard.
It's so fast. And you can't read it as an opponent till the last second, and at that point, it's just too late.
Yep. Great spot, too, in the right hip of Daescu, 4-1. James pointed at himself. It's you want to do more, and I understand that from his perspective, but it is so dangerous with those two on the other side unless it's a perfect speed up.
Right, and J-Dub and Dylan feels like they need to put a point or two on the board right now.
Wow, you can't just make a simple drop, drive the third, drop the fifth, but not in the net. That came back as fast as it was hit at Dylan.
I can't even process what I just saw.
Yeah. And they had the ball for 7 seconds. Oh, no. Wow, that just became a mess. Jimmy had kind of gone for kind of a fake Ernie and had left his station.
Yeah, there was a little confusion with Jimmy and Andrei. Who's going to get that middle ball? They both leave it. Then you're in trouble if that happens.
So J-Dub thought they were good and snuck forward, and they were not. So overhead practice works out well for Andrei and James there. But you can see new pickleball. Most teams used to just try and drop that when an overhead's coming. People are just smashing drives right back through it.
You cannot challenge this team on speed-ups. They're just too good. The hands are too quick.
There's a couple spots to go, but it has to be perfection. If you miss even by fractions, you eat it. J-Dub coming in hot there. All right, Andrei said right now. Let's see what right now looks like. Speed up off the tape that goes deep. So right now, gets them 1. Let's see if they can get a run of 3 or 4 here and put scoreboard pressure. Living very dangerously, but they'll take it.
The only errors from J-Dub were actually the high balls. Be critical about one part of his game. It's a couple loose hairs. Otherwise, it's a pretty clean couple games.
They're going to play through this. I wouldn't be surprised if they lose this, that the timeout will come. But good run for Andrei and James here. just too good after a lengthy dink rally. Found just a beautiful little angle with the touch.
Right, there's nothing better than a touch winner in pickleball. It pops up just a little too high. And do that to Flick Wizard.
Yeah, it is. Nice.
We'll do that every time.
Nice look at that on the Pickleball Central replay. Wow, and Major League Pickleball teammates. Thank you, men and women of Pickleball TV and Tennis Channel. Oh man, those were grit your teeth swings from Andrei.
They sure were. And if they get that point, they're back
Yes.
in. Seven, they're already back in at 7-5, but 7-6 just feels a little different.
Flick Wizard has not come up with a spell to stop when the ball goes off the tape. Oh, and then dumps the drop, so a little more pep in the step on the far side, and they have the ball back. No harm done. And that's why a lot of teams do not want to dink there, because he has a terrific speed up off the bounce on the forehand.
Location there was more impressive to me than the actual speed up itself. Puts it in such a perfect spot. Wasn't actually hit that fast.
Because he couldn't, or it'd go deep, and the perfect paddle clank goes down to the feet. Tall guys throw those gigantic feet over there. Throws it right by Jimmy, and they finally get off 7. They've been stuck for a minute there, Sam.
Ooh, 7-2 at one point?
Yes.
Real time, probably been about 10, 12 minutes.
Wow, caught Andrei trying to do some partner protection inside out. Beautiful third from J-Dub. That one. I love that Jimmy is faking these speed ups, but he hasn't sped it up, so there's nothing to fake here.
Right. Eventually, if you're you got to throw an actual speed up.
Exactly.
Get people to bite on the fake.
Now, if it's up in the air, good night. So great job. They do yield a couple though, so they have to get at least 2. It feels like here, Sam.
Absolutely.
Wow. I don't even know what I just saw.
It'll sting a little more.
Yes.
It's a bad miss, you would say.
Okay, so they find the backhand a little off balance for J-Dub, 6-9-2.
6-9-2.
wasn't looking middle there, kind of got caught leaning, was able to extend the arm out, but not able to control it.
Just indecision there. That's a ball he's got to crack. Draws. So here we go. Match point. Finishing shot for J.W. Johnson, jumps the corner on the Ernie. That's as impressive as a 1 and 2 seed and back to.
Well, guys, a very clean match out there. Ignatowich, Daescu looked like they really couldn't find a rhythm out there. How much was that due to the strategy you guys brought to the court?
Yeah, I mean, it's a new team for us. I don't think we played them very much, so we had to just go out and play our game. Obviously, they both have really good hands, so we had to play consistent.
Well, a big match coming up tomorrow. As Dave mentioned, you get to face off against the Johns brothers. You played them so many times. You certainly know what to do and what not to do. Walk me through what's going to happen tomorrow.
Yeah, I think this is what we're going to be looking for, a little redemption. I think we had an epic match here last year in the final, but it's been a minute since we played them. It's actually been a while since we've played against them, but it's going to be fun. We're going to talk about our strategy tonight, and we'll be ready to go.
J-Dub, you're not in one final, you're actually in 2 tomorrow, which is awesome. You're going to be in mix with your sister, Georgia, as well. Talk about the difference. Compare those 2 finals and how you're going to prepare for them tomorrow.
Well, in mix, obviously, I got to play a little more aggressive than I do in men's. But other than that, I'm just going to have fun with both of them, so I'm excited.
All right, good luck tomorrow to both of you and to you and your sister.